everyone, welcome to Kundalini Yoga. We are continuing through the 21 stages of meditation, and we're coming to the end of the second journey, the expressive self. We're in stage 13 now, and stage 13 is called Graceful Enlightenment. So read a bit about that first before we get into the meditation. Graceful Enlightenment. Heart and senses wide open. You embrace every movement and feeling. You feel everything, you sense everything. You are open without condition and choose to act with grace, supple and swift, refined and beautiful. You walk steady and regal. You walk lightly, enlightened. You are the perfect witness to the creation and the merciful pulse of the Creator that gives you life on each breath, that gives you power in each word. The key to this stage lies in how we handle the polarities we experience. Life is filled with them. How gracefully we handle them is the measure of an enlightened human being. In this stage, our hearts need to be wide open, and our meditative capacity needs to be able to balance the fundamental impulses and energies of our life in both body and mind. When our emotions are experienced vibrantly and in alignment with our consciousness, then our thinking can be sensible, clear, and creative. We do not drain our energy with unnecessary internal conflicts. We open our sensitivity to all, we feel all, and welcome all. Enlightenment isn't abstract. It's when our presence lightens the load of each person we meet, work with, serve, or teach. Gracefulness comes from the internal balance of our thoughts and feelings. The willingness to commit ourselves to act with integrity, responsibility, and care in every situation we encounter is graceful enlightenment in action. True meditative skill is to feel what is going on and transmute it. It requires strength in the active projection of the heart while in meditation. Many teachers accurately say that the enlightened state is to rise above the polarities of circumstance, gain and loss, claim and blame. But they often miss the plot, which is at the very heart of the human experience of relationship, which is to embrace responsibility. Graceful enlightenment is a stage of sensitivity and responsibility. The techniques of Kundalini Yoga are taught as a science and a path of knowledge which gives you an enlightened mind so that you can use your psyche intuitively to relate to and invoke all the cosmic powers within and without. We are complete to begin with. The only barrier between us and God, between our confusion and pain and enlightenment, is a very thin wall of ego. Discipline and meditation, practiced honestly with self-reflection, are not unique to Kundalini Yoga. The infinite has no limit, and the fruits of the practice are the same, whatever the path, for the infinite is within each of us. The final thing to understand about this stage is that it is completed in a third journey. Graceful enlightenment is not the final destination. It is a rhythm, a way of living. Enlightenment in and of itself is not an experience, nor can it be grasped. It is in relationship to everything and everyone else, to all experience, in which you are engaged and humble enough to let the One be with you in all things, rather than grasping to become the One. Graceful enlightenment is a flow that I embody, but it is not mine. It is the expression of my authentic self in action. This is the challenge of the second journey. How do we embody, apply, and deliver the consciousness of our elevated self throughout the varied challenges and opportunities that life brings? Noticing a thought, selecting a thought, and maturing a thought are essential meditative skills. This particular meditation was given to help address this gap between head and heart, between consciousness and action, between intention and capacity, and between detached calmness and the non-attached, fully engaged, committed, graceful enlightenment of a Raj Yogi. So let's just bring yourself into easy pose. Hands resting in Gyan Mudra. And closing the eyes down, focusing at the third eye. Bringing yourself to be fully here in this moment. Giving yourself this time to focus inward and to focus on you. Letting anything else go for now. Any thoughts that enter the mind can gently drift by. Straightening the spine and relaxing the shoulders. Engaging neck lock, gently tucking the chin to elongate the neck. Breathing in and out through the nose. Just noticing the breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Bringing the hands together into prayer pose. So starting to rub the palms briskly together. Creating energy here. And gently bring them apart about 4 to 6 inches. Noticing any sensations between the palms. And gently moving them in and out. Just noticing the energy between the palms. Bring them back together again into prayer pose at heart center. Gently pushing the thumbs against the sternum. And we will tune in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the subtle divine wisdom, the divine teacher within. Take a deep inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Take a deep inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale completely. Slowly bring the hands to rest in Gyan Mudra. Staying focused inward here. And slowly open the eyes. And we'll get into the meditation. Sorry, I lost it on that third verse. The something in my throat potentially. Today's meditation is called Meditation for Graceful Enlightenment and Strength of Heart. And there's a mantra with today's meditation, which we will be chanting mentally. And the mantra is Gobinde Mukande Udare Apare Hariyan Karyan Nirname Akame. This means sustainer, liberator, uplifter, deliverer, creator, destroyer, beyond names, beyond passions. So Gobinde Mukande Udare Apare Hariyan Karyan Nirname Akame. We'll be chanting that mentally with the breath. And it says hints for practice and mastery. Balance is a key to experiencing the depth of this meditation. So begin by adjusting the posture. Do your best, relax mentally. The heart chakra is opened. With practice, it brings you to the state of shunya, or zero. It says to be present and patient. And at times in the meditation, you may potentially, because of the mudra, experience some discomforts, and sometimes muscles, or you may feel some soreness somewhere. So just try to acknowledge that, but then bring yourself back to the mantra and come back just to your meditative state again, and slowly it will just start to go, and you'll just be so focused on the meditation, and that will help to quiet those thoughts and to quiet the mind. So the mudra, the posture for the meditation, so we're going to be in a meditative pose with the legs. So the left foot is tucked in against the thigh, and then you're going to bring the right foot up, and the toes are kind of resting, the foot's resting there in the crease between the lower leg and the upper thigh. And the right calf is kind of resting along the sole of the left foot. And here, so we'll have neck lock engaged, and our eye focus is going to be down. So we're going to be looking at the tip of the nose, but it says don't cross the eyes. In this case, I'm going to also have the mantra. I'll be looking at the mantra. If you eventually have it memorized, that's great, but it's also okay if you are looking at the mantra until it becomes automatic in the meditation. And then with the arms, so we're bringing the left arm up, so crossing it behind you to grab onto the deltoid. So we're lifting the arms up, bending at the elbows, and crossing them behind the head. The upper left arm is being grabbed with the right hand. So the right arm is on top of the left, and you're grabbing onto the triceps with the right hand. And you, depending on your shoulder mobility, just do your best. If you're here, if you can't reach up that high, that is okay. You can always just meditate in a lower position. So the left arm, and then the right arm is over top of the left, grabbing onto the triceps with the right hand. And it says to press on the point at the base of the deltoid muscle. And then with the left hand, we're grasping the upper right arm at the shoulder with the thumb on the tip of on the dimple of the upper deltoids. And it says you're pressing the meridian points at the origin and insertion points of this major muscle, which controls many lung functions and prana. So we're trying to adjust the arms and stretching up and back, ideally not resting them against the head, but of course do your best. I mean, there's definitely going to be times when mine come to rest on the head. I don't have that much rotation in my shoulders. So do your best with it. And the mantra is Gobinde Mukande Udare Apare Haryang Karyang Naname Akame. So you come out of that pose for a moment. And then the breath that we're going to be doing is Systolic Pranayama. So for Systolic Pranayama, we're making a U shape out of the tongue, and then inhaling through the mouth. As we're inhaling through the mouth, you're going to mentally chant the mantra twice. Suspend the breath, mentally chant the mantra twice, and then we're going to exhale through the nose and mentally chant the mantra twice. And it says, how gracefully you can release the breath depends on how well you master the inhale and the suspension. If your breath capacity is not yet developed, then practice pranayama and other supporting kriyas that expand the lung capacity, along with breath of fire, will help. And you can also increase to doing 4 repetitions of the mantra. In today's meditation, we will work through 2 repetitions with the Systolic Pranayama. And the total length is recommended for 31 minutes. However, today we're going to do it for 11 minutes, and it says, if you're a beginner, try for 11 minutes, rest briefly with the arms relaxed, and then start again. So today's practice, we'll just do 11 minutes together. And then you can always expand your practice from there. So let's get into position. This is meditation, graceful enlightenment, and strength of heart. Do your best with it. If you ever need to come out of the posture, of course, do so, but try to push through some of the discomfort and bring your attention back to the mantra, and that will help to quiet the thoughts and calm the mind. So bring the arms up, left grabbing on to the base of the deltoid there, and then the right grabbing onto the triceps. And we'll begin with Systolic Pranayama. And don't forget mentally chanting twice the mantra twice on the inhale. Suspend the breath, chant twice mentally, and on the exhale, chant twice mentally. Eye focus, looking down at the tip of the nose. And you can begin. Inhale through the nose. Suspend the breath. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Suspend the breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale once more through the nose. Suspend the breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Slowly bring the arms up. Exhale, relax. Moving the shoulders. Breathing in and out through the nose. You can roll the shoulders. You can hold them, massage them, and give yourself a hug. I'm just connecting inward, breathing in and out through the nose. Notice your experience from the meditation with the meditation. You can slowly bring the arms down, resting Gyan Mudra. Eyes closed, focused at the third eye. In the meditation practice, this is stage 13, Graceful Enlightenment. In the meditations, at times you are challenged. At times you may be felt some heat, sweating. Sometimes the breath capacity may not have been as smooth or as good as you would like, and that's okay, because we can always work on that, including myself. Developing the lung capacity is important, and it recommends that you can practice pranayama or breath of fire, and that will help to build the capacity for breath and lung capacity. Just being proud of yourself, being thankful to yourself for having done the meditation, having done the best that you can, because that's all that we can do. And with the meditation practice, it is something that we continue to work on, connecting inward, pushing ourselves, pushing our limits, becoming more self-aware, becoming more in control of our thoughts and how we acknowledge them, how we respond to them. Bring the hands together into prayer pose, starting to rub the palms together. And gently bring the palms to rest again in prayer pose at heart center. And we'll close with a long time sun. First time sing it for yourself, and the second time singing it for others, someone you think may need it, and for the whole universe. Take a deep inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale for long time sun. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat Nam. Working on stage 13 already, Graceful Enlightenment. And next time we will be moving to stage 14, which is the final part of the second journey. Stage 14 is express and be yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to practicing again with you very soon. Sadnam. And much love. See you soon, everyone.